Hope you're having a great week. Happy to have you here in the ADN studio for a brand new episode of The Rise. Let's get you caught up in men's and women's hoops. First, on the men's side, things are getting interesting with only 4 weeks to go until the conference tournament in Memphis. Houston went 2-0 last week in thrilling wins at UCF and in a nationally ranked battle against Cincinnati. The Cougars are now up to number 9 in both national polls after increasing the longest home win streak in the country to 32 straight games, as well as tying Nevada for the best record in the country at 23-1. Houston also swept the weekly awards as Corey Davis Jr. earned his first Player of the Week nod, and Cedric Alley Jr. earned his second top freshman honor. Cincinnati still had a strong week with a road win at Memphis before the close away contest at Houston, and is just outside both national top 25 polls as the team receiving the most votes in both rankings not to make the cut. USF continues its turnaround season as they are up to 4th in the standings at 17-6 overall and 7-4 in league play, and are now riding a 5-game win streak, their longest conference streak since 1992. The Bulls were selected last in the preseason poll. Pivotal midweek games include the War on I-4 with USF heading to UCF on ESPN News this Wednesday. 9th-ranked Houston also travels up to UConn Thursday on ESPN. Weekend highlights include Memphis at UCF on Saturday, ESPN2, and Wichita State at Cincinnati on Sunday on ESPN. On the women's side, UConn and UCF continued their streak at the top of the conference last week, with the Huskies going 2-0 and UCF picking up a 66-54 win over SMU on Saturday. Both teams now sit at 20-plus wins this season, with the Knights needing just 2 more victories to tie the program's Division I single-season record. UConn defeated ECU and Temple and carry momentum into tonight's home contest with number 11 South Carolina. The number 4 Huskies will be meeting their 6th-ranked opponent this season and are seeking their 4th win over a top 25 team. The middle of the standings remain in motion heading into the final weeks of the regular season. Tulsa was able to bump a small step ahead last weekend, capturing sole possession of 5th place thanks to a 72-67 win over Tulane. The Golden Hurricane are now 5-5 in the American, a step ahead of the Green Wave. Memphis and Temple at 4-6 and a game behind Houston at 6-4. Cincinnati used a commanding 82-54 win over Wichita State and a career-high 23 points from Antoinette Miller to tighten its hold on the number 3 spot, rising to 7-3 in conference play. That's a quick look at some of the top headlines from around the conference. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great rest of your week.